Coach, what did you feel like the differences in that game were?
Free throws and rebounding. Free throws and rebounding.
Why do you feel like your team didn't have success at the free throw line tonight?
Got to step up and knock them down. I don't think there's any other way to put it. You know, you could analyze it all you want. You got to step up with confidence, take your time at the line, and knock them down. We missed 14 of them tonight, and we gave them 14 in the first quarter.
What did you make of Paolo's play? Obviously, 45 points.
I thought Paolo was aggressive as heck. I thought he was trying to make the right plays at the right time, getting downhill, attacking the basket, getting to the free throw line, exactly putting pressure on the rim there. And that's part of the game. You know, that's what we needed him to do. You know, with bodies down, his ability to attack and keep us in the game. I thought that was big time. Again, we'll go back to it again. This game came down to offensive rebounds, second chance points, and free throws.
What effect did the early fouls have on the aggressiveness?
A lot. You know, you pick up 2 quick touch fouls, and then you can't play as aggressive, and then you get a call where you're impeding progress, and there's grabbing and holding going all throughout the game. Listen, it's not there. It's not them. It's not them. If we got to the line, we missed 14 free throws. Now, we can control the box outs. We can control the free throw line rebounding. We can control the 50-50 balls. You can do something about that. So it has nothing to do with the calls made or not made. The ability that we got there is one thing. We got to knock them down.
Knowing how good you were in all those categories in games 3 and 4, you can have a bad game. Is that encouraging heading into game 6 that you can correct those things and kind of get them back on track?
Yeah, it's just a focus level. I think this is a hard-fought game by both teams. I thought it was a very competitive, very physical, very aggressive. The type of rivalry you like. But there's things that we can control, and those are the things we can clean up.
As you know, you went to an 8-man rotation. How did your team do in terms of the next man up mentality with Franz out?
Yeah, I thought guys did a great job. Guys just stepped up and did what they needed to do. I thought AB was good in his minutes, attacking the basket, getting downhill, stepped into a shot with confidence, guarding Cade. Again, they got going. They had guys that stepped up and made big shots as well. But our ability, and I'm keep coming back to it, to make our free throws and clean up the offensive rebounds.
What did you see from your team in this first time they've been in this setting with a closeout on the line, that type of thing?
No, I thought their resilience was great. I mean, it was a 9-point game, 10-point game, goes to 17 at one point, and you don't rattle. We go in at halftime down 6, and we had missed 9 free throws at that point, gave up 10 offensive rebounds at that point. And so if you say that you're going to be in that situation on the road, would you take it? Yes. But that's not what we need to be doing. Now we need to start taking care of the things that we can, which is knocking down our free throws, boxing guys out, coming up with the 50-50 basketballs. And that's what we're going to have to do and make sure we take care of home.
Mentality-wise, what did you think of the way they approached it?
I thought our guys did a very good job at the initial part, the 50-50 balls in the beginning. Didn't love those. I think they had 7 offensive rebounds early. Those were some free throw box outs. Now, again, you can't help the calls being made in those early moments, but the ability to stay the course regardless through the game is what we're asking these guys to do. But I'm going to keep saying it over and over. It sounds like a broken record. We make our free throws, you finish the possessions, you give yourself a better chance.
You saw the urgency that Detroit played with their backs against the wall. It's a game 6, your last game at home.
Yeah.
How do you feel like your team needs to play?
With a sense of urgency, with a sense of taking care of home, with the way that we know how we play at home in front of our fans, with that energy and that excitement in that building. But we've got to make sure we're doing the smart version of it. And it's not about hitting home runs, it's about hitting singles all night long. And that's doing the little things. That's the box outs. That's the free throws being made. That's the coming down, getting into a set, attacking where we need to attack, and then getting back in transition and keeping them out of the paint.